Believe it or not, Mark Zuckerberg isn't even 30 years old yet, and Facebook is celebrating a huge anniversary. It's hard to believe what life was like before Facebook.
Good for him. Yeah. Good for him. Not even 30 multi-billion.
1 million, yeah. 2 million.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, and I'm trying to keep my voice down as much as I can because I'm surprising Michael Weinbrenner, an 8th grade teacher here at North Boone Middle School, with the Golden Apple Award. So we're going to go in and surprise him, so follow me.
Hey, Aaron, that's right. Yeah, Boylan is getting psyched for the Huskies. You know, I think they have a new kicker that they need to put on the field tonight for the game because Nick here redeemed himself over the commercial break, and he's ready to show us that he can actually make it through the upright without the horse head on. So I'm going to step out of the way and get him set. I've always said, gosh, I wish calculus had been as easy as memorizing a Backstreet Boys song because I would have been a genius.
It takes me a long time to make a decision.
I'd like to say, in the words of Mama Welker, retail's for suckers. So she says sales are the way to go.
Hi guys, we're at the Gymnastics Academy of Rockford where I'm about to teach Aaron and Greg a little thing about gymnastics. Are you guys excited?
I'm very excited because I'll tell you, it looks like these guys look like football players over here, so I know this move right here. I know about driving a sled, so.
I don't know, Aaron. How are you, Greg?
I'm really excited. Now, what Hannah doesn't know is that Aaron and I are actually part of an underground dance crew during the week, so we're very limber, we're very flexible, we're good to go. I think it's going to be some fun.
All right, let's see how they do. Okay, so I'm on the ride. Don't worry, I'm not riding it without you guys. I know that was your first thought. But I'm actually here on the coaster to sort of show you how you're strapped in. So we got the harness over your shoulders, so you're extremely secure. The harness in between your legs, and look, Aaron, your feet dangle. How fun is that?
In today's digital age where print publications are struggling to stay alive, it appears that there are a few savvy tricks that work with consumers. When I cheat on the weather quiz, I do feel I feel amazing right after I do it, and then I'm like, oh, Greg worked so hard to put that together, and I just cheated.
Greg worked so hard to try to confuse me.
I cheated, and I still got it wrong. Great. Government programs aimed at improving access to healthy foods in low-income areas have failed to alter dietary habits and obesity rates. These initiatives have increased the number of supermarkets in urban areas to give residents a chance to purchase fresh fruits and vegetables. But a 4-year study of one low-income area in Philadelphia found just half of nearby residents used the new store at all, and only 27% shopped there regularly. And the Super Bowl champion Seahawks are back home in Seattle. The Seahawks returned home last night. Their plane had an unscheduled stop in Minneapolis to change crews, but that didn't dampen the enthusiasm of the players to see the smiling faces back home. Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith was in Disney World yesterday, and quarterback Russell Wilson stayed in New York to make talk show appearances. A Northern Illinois man accused of killing his wife has asked for a venue change. Todd Smith pleaded not guilty in the death of his wife, 30-year-old Katrina Smith. Christy Yamaguchi won the hearts of Americans and figure skaters around the world when she won the 1992 Olympic gold medal. Now she sees success off the ice as a mother and an author. Christy joins me this morning to talk about the start of school and how you can get your chance to meet her. Hundreds of thousands of bees. That's what Philip Rains and other beekeepers around the country deal with on a daily basis. For me, that's my nightmare.
I went to my wife, I said, I can't find any local honey. How about if we just get 2 hives? Just 2, I promise only 2.
Yeah, now look what you did.
Now we got hundreds and hundreds.
Look what you did.
I got hundreds and hundreds of hives. We got semi-trucks.
Wow.
You know?
Now it's a business, as Rains Honey Farm supplies honey all over the Chicago area to restaurants and farms. I'm terrified of bees, but wanted to face my fears to try my hand at beekeeping. First, I suited up.
I feel like an Oompa Loompa. Do I look like an Oompa Loompa?
With my bee veil to block out the little buggers. Then we got to work. First, we smoked out the bees to distract their focus.
So what happens is when there's a fire in the woods and they smell the smoke, all the bees will start eating honey. so that when I go in there to do a manipulation or to work with them, they ignore me and they're focused on that there might be a fire in the woods, that they got to get all the honey that they can.
They have to hurry.
In case they have to leave the hive.
Getting the focus away from me sounded like a good plan. I bet your house smells good.
There's probably 700,000 bees in this yard right now we're going to go into.
And you're telling me 700,000 bees are not going to hurt me?
You're going to be just fine.
Okay.
Trust the beekeeper.
Now, what about the two of us standing over here with no gear on?
You're basically screwed.
Greg, what's the plan?
I can't even run.
What did you do?
I am screwed.
Phil made Aaron feel a little better with a hat. The next step was to load the boxes on top of the hives.
So right now what we're doing is we're going to put one super on each hive, and then the bees will slowly fill them up with honey. And then as the season goes on and these boxes fill up, we'll just keep adding more boxes until there's probably 3 or 4 boxes on each hive.
As you can see, the bees are hard at work. Now this is an open frame of nectar that the bees are actually turning into honey so that we can all eat.
Did you want to put this on or you want me to do it?
Nope, you, I trust you.
Okay.
That is just a little too
Come
dense.
on, Hannah, confidence.
That's a dense population of bees right there.
Yeah, these are the girls.
I got a lesson in the hierarchy of bees as well, all the way from the queen to the drones, otherwise known as the male.
So a male bee cannot sting you?
Correct.
What?
They have
Why-
one purpose.
Why are... Oh,
Okay, and they die in the process.
I get it. Really?
Yes, it's so intense that they literally explode on the mating flight.
Poor guys. The good part, they don't sting you. Unlike wasps and yellow jackets, the female honeybees die after they sting you. Phil showed us by stinging himself. Ouch!
The way to get out a stinger, if you ever do get stung by a honeybee, is you just take your fingernail and you simply scrape it, and it'll come right out.
I wasn't gonna sting myself, but I'd hold on to one for at least a few seconds.
I trust you.
I wouldn't. Okay, now just cup your hand like like a butterfly.
Yep.
Just so he
Like
can't,
this.
so he can't escape. But now he'll buzz.
Nope, he's gonna get out.
Oh, so
I'm sorry. Mom, I'm holding a bee.
I was gaining confidence. Like Phil said, it's all about making the bee think you're confident, even if I wasn't. But before we left, we had to taste some honey.
Yeah, you're putting this in my mouth?
yes, you're gonna eat this.
Okay.
Oh, come on, get it in there. How is?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Just take it and eat it. Try to not get it in on you. This is for you.
I'm going slow and steady.
Slow and
How is it, Aaron?
That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
delicious. Straight from the bee.
there's nothing better than
You can now say you have eaten honey from a bee.
So after battling the bees and really learning about where our honey comes from, it was time to go.
Hey, well, thank you.
You bet.
Thank
My
you
friend,
so
good
much.
job.
I
You
had so much fun.
You did great.
Well, at least
More comfort.
honeybees, I'm not afraid of. Wasps and
Yellow jackets and
yellow
hornets.
jackets, I'm not sure.
Summer jobs are usually pretty standard for high school or college students. Ice cream scooping, mowing lawns, retail. But a group looking for work in Lake Geneva aimed for something a little more challenging.
Prior to 1910, there was not a road around the lake, and so all of the people that had mansions around the lake would get goods and services delivered by boats. But the actual official mail delivery that we're doing now has been going on since 1916.
Forget the car, bring in a boat. Applicants go through tryouts, not your average job interview, proving they can jump from a moving boat, run to the mailbox, and leap back onto the boat. Oh yeah, without it stopping.
It's a lot harder than it looks. The boat goes way faster than like just being on the boat looks like it does. So it definitely can be pretty intimidating.
Most make it, but some don't, leaving them stranded on the dock, or worse, taking a swim. The male jumpers also give tours on the Lake Geneva cruise line, something that's been around for years, in another part of the interview. Now, they all jumped today, but you know what? I think I'm going to give it a try, and since I did gymnastics, I think I might be able to jump and make it. For your news leader, I'm Hannah Welker, 13 News.